All right, since you know we got some poetry going on, I was thinking, why don't I bring the AV's resident poet up, right? You guys know who that is? At the count of three, can we? At the count of three, I want you guys to yell out that poet's name and see if we get it right. You hear that? 1, 2, 3. Panda. Bro, this is my little sis right here, Panda, pen written Panda, and she about to bless us with some spoken word. Let's go.
Y'all got wrong. It was actually your mama. Nice to meet you. If I haven't met you yet, my name's Panda. If I haven't met you yet, we'll meet later. We'll talk later. Yeah. So I have 2 different poems I could do first. One is called Fourth Place. The other one is called Radio Takes. Which one do you guys want more?
Both.
Which one? These both?
Both.
Okay, fuck it. So, Radio Takes is basically based on us being independent artists and how even though there's so many of us that are great, that are trying our hardest to put our music out there, sometimes it don't reach the radio. As you can see with Beyonce's whole controversial, she's the greatest in the world, they still didn't play her on a country music station. So like, this is basically based on that, to keep trying your hardest, and say we don't even make it on the radio, at least we put our art out there, at least it's a documentation of these times. Except for Flush Radio, I love you. I began to acknowledge some of me and my homies may never get a take on the radio. Be the first to play when the ads are done on Hits 1, Kiss FM, or the Yeet. But shit, I say, fuck it, that's completely, sorry, fuck it, that's pretty alright with me. As they said before, video killed the radio star. 70 years later, I was wondering if we could fight AI this time. Me and my homies may never get a take on the radio. But to be completely honest with you, I'm so grateful. Because you see, we refuse to be hungry lions trying to get attention to a radio that doesn't even want to listen to us. Tapping on a shoulder with no human flesh. That doesn't sound right, does it? And to be completely honest with you, it never really represented the community anymore. And I'm so proud of all of us independent artists because it represents a metaphor for when you question your artistry like Edwin Starr and ask, what is it good for? But this time, you don't end with absolutely nothing. If you think about it, your artistry is a fine documentation of these times. Whether someone finds it now or an urban outfitter somewhere 100 years down the line, it is your history with your footprint carved in time. And we may never get a take on the radio. That's fine. At least we stood on our feet, representing individuality, the human emotion and soul, something the radio signal lost connection to somewhere down the line. Our artistry won against the radio star. I was wondering if we could fight against AI this time. So yeah, that's my first one. Thank you. That sounded bright like a motherfucker.
You still did y'all shit?
Right, period. This next one is called Fourth Place. This is if you've ever been fourth place to either something you do or someone you like. To me, it's all the same. Fourth position, the fourth spot in line, was the placement every time, whether it be for something I wanted to be, or the backup girl to the backup girl to the backup girl, you see? To me, it's just ignorant thinking of a strange person harboring a jealousy creeping at every corner. I'm making a smug face at first place, like fifth, sixth, and seventh. Didn't make the same exact face towards me. Maybe it had to deal with something I'm not. A small belly and a big top. Yes, you're more than qualified for your position. Just loosen your curls at the top. It makes me start to think, if I keep playing the same game with these same rules, how many setbacks will it take to get to the center of the mental heartbreak? Because I gotta stay strong. It's something I refuse to let this world ever know. What I've concluded is fuck being in fourth place. I kind of wish it didn't leave such a bitter taste in my mouth, but like every recipe, if it tastes bad, change it, or maybe add a little something to it. So I did. I put the plant in a different soil, in a bigger pot to grow in. I changed the type of person I liked. And the solution is, if you're allowing yourself to wait for something to happen, or for someone, you can allow yourself to wait on the next college class, be selfish with your own ass, and never submit to being a bitch, a last place, nor a last resort. Do y'all want one more? Y'all good? Thank you guys. I love you guys. Vibe Tribe, DGAF, and shit, everybody. Okay, so this one is for those that grew up with a single parent. Because I get that they may not be the best, but they tried their hardest. And even though we don't see eye to eye, we still take pieces and take notes, you know? Too old for childcare. Far too young to be out with their little friends. Sitting at the front table of a model house with naked ears and dozing eyes. Looking down at unfinished work while her mother is typing away. Hello, welcome. A cheery voice catches her ear. It feels like a change of environments. Nice to meet you, I like your dress. The child looks up in curiosity. As presented upon them is no longer the woman who raised them. Their mother's shoulders leaned ever so elegantly. The child distantly observes. See, the mother is living in the ghetto, dressed in royalty, like it was the life she was supposed to be living, till it became her lifestyle. No longer McDonald's children meal split in 3. Her and her children eating fresh food, eating delicacies covered in luxury. This is how the child adapts to the life of statuses. From plastic knives to silver spoons, from hand-me-downs to custom fits, from straight hair to blown-out afros on the job. Actress, chameleon, camouflage, without a hitch every time. Making the shoe fit even if it didn't, in every business by breaking it in. This is the child's education. Graduated with honors into adulthood, now she's cosplaying as the nice girl in the business till she owns her own. She walks like it was meant for her, talks like she is a high ranking of the Most High, lives up to a higher name and refuses to acknowledge a status lower than what she desires. Hello, she says with an elegant voice. Welcome to, she says with her shoulders leaned back. And at the back of her mind, this is how she adapts to the circle cycles back. Thank you.
Y'all make some noise for Panda.
That's right. Y'all having fun or what?
Close your eyes as you ride.
Hey, no, they ain't hearing you in the boulevard. What did I say, man? Y'all having fun or what?
Cash you made off his last bundle. Nasty.
That's right. You gotta keep this energy going. We're gonna keep this energy going. We got another